Hi everyone! So I went away for a few days and then I thought about sustainability and that it can be difficult to incorporate sustainability into your daily practices when you're on vacation or when you're away from home. So therefore I came up with this video and I thought to share the things that I do to try and be more sustainable when I'm not at home but when I'm a few days away. And yeah, I hope it's helpful. So the first thing that I do is that I pack 2 tablets instead of the toothpaste tubes, because those tubes are they create a lot of waste, and also the 2 tablets you can fold really small, so they're very efficient for packing in your backpack because they take up a really small space. They're also packed in paper, so I think this is a more sustainable package, and therefore I often choose to pack these when I'm going somewhere. I also pack washable pads to remove my makeup if I'm wearing any, or just to wash my face. And here, those few days I packed 2, which I can use 4 times because I can use both sides for 2 days. And yeah, I just think this is way more sustainable because I don't create any waste, and when I come back home I just put them in the washing machine and I can reuse them for many years. I also use soap bars because I don't like the big plastic bottles that come with liquid soaps because it creates a lot of waste, and soap bars often come in a paper package. Also, these are the only things that I have to use because I can wash both my hair with it and wash my body with it. And what else? Well, you can put them in a container to prevent them from getting on your clothes, and it's again very efficient for packing because it's really small and it lasts for a long time. So when you're going somewhere, try and really consider how you want to travel, because if you're only going for a weekend and you fly, it's a lot of carbon emissions for only a few days. So then consider if you can go by car and make a road trip of it, or go by public transportation. And then when you arrive at your destination, you can explore the area by cycling, or by foot. That's also really sustainable. And then really try to stay on the marked paths and don't go outside the marked paths to prevent that you might harm nature. So if you want to get coffee or tea on vacation, maybe try to sit down and have your coffee, because if you take it away and you don't have a reusable cup, you often get the single-use packaging that is non-recyclable. So if you sit down, everything can be washed and reused again. And if you want to buy something locally made or locally produced. Also, when you're on vacation, maybe try out some vegetarian meals and reduce your meat consumption for a few days. What is also a really good tip is to bring a little trash bag with you. So when you're hiking, it often happens that there are huge gaps between the trash bins, and a lot of people then throw their trash in nature, which isn't good at all. So it's really important to bring your own little trash bag so you can carry your own trash with you. And if you want to earn extra points, then you can also pick up some trash that you see around in nature along the way. When you pack your bag, then pack clothes that you can layer, because then you don't risk that you didn't bring anything for any unexpected weather and you have to buy something new in the store. Bring reef-safe sunscreen, because a lot of sunscreens contain chemicals that really harm ocean life. And in this case I put a little bit of sunscreen in a jar because I knew I didn't have to bring everything, because I only had to use a little bit. So that's also very efficient for packing. Then instead of using After Sun, which comes in a plastic package, I often use aloe vera gel. I really like it because it's a natural product and it doesn't contain many of the chemicals that After Sun does contain, and it works the same because it really hydrates your body and it really cools it off. And it comes in a glass jar, which I really like because I can reuse that if I make my own lotions. What I personally think is also really sustainable is to bring board games, because if you do board games you don't sit on your phone or you don't watch TV, so you don't use all of that energy. And I made so many good memories playing a lot of board games, so I always pack some when I go on vacation, and you can always try to first buy them secondhand, because a lot of secondhand stores have games, or you can just borrow them from a friend. So the last tip that I have is to bring a little notebook with you. I always have a notebook with me and a pencil when I'm traveling, and I like it so much because I just write thoughts down and memories, so it works like a little diary, and you can use it for so many things. For example, this vacation we used it to play a game of Pictionary, and we had so much fun doing that while we were in the middle of nature having a picnic. And this really proves that you need so little to have so much. You don't have to consume many things in order to have a good time, and I think that really is what sustainability is. So these were a few of the things that I did this vacation, and I know there's a lot more, but just remember, I know that sustainability is a hard concept and you can never be 100% sustainable, but just, yeah, I hope that you maybe get inspired by these little things that are a little bit more sustainable than many other options. And also, don't try to be perfect at it, because I'm certainly not, and you also don't have to be. And just do what you can and see what works for you. If two steps don't work for you, then it's alright, but at least you tried. So yeah, that's really the message I want to give you. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a good time watching this video, and I see you in the next.